Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they get they change their mind. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping that what we need.
They are freedom fighters.
Okay, then so we are back again. Today is Friday,
Freedom fighters.
the 14th day of
They are freedom fighters.
March 2025. It is good to be back here. And so I'd like to say a pleasant good morning to every one of you who are following us this morning. We are back here. To those of our people who are following us via our various social media platforms, we are kindly asking you to share the live video. Oh yeah, like the man 0202, he's following us from the Freeport end. Yeah, so all you need to do is, if you are following us,
When they were coming, they
just send out a text message. Then we are going to
when they were
read that text message out on the program this morning.
when they get
And so, as I said, it is good to be back here.
when they
And today,
they
we'll be giving out 10,000 Liberian dollars. So all you need to do now is to grab your phone.
kind of people they do.
For those of you who are MTN users, that is Lone Star, dial star 799 star 25 hash with just 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. You can stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. And we are hoping to give out that amount to like 5 persons before the show comes to an end. So you need to take advantage of this particular opportunity and stand a chance to win for yourself some money. You know, tomorrow holiday now. A double holiday, a weekend, and we have a holiday again. It's not something easy. So just stand a chance to win for yourself some money. Oh yeah. And so keep playing. Very quickly now, let me bring in Mr. Masale, all the way there from the US. Yes, on. Yeah, Mr. Masale, are you getting me?
Yeah, good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Mama Liberia. Assalamu alaikum, Juma Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters in and around the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so how's everything? I'm getting a feedback. I don't know what it is for your end.
Check your system.
Yeah, so okay. So I was asking, how's everything? How's the family?
Thank God, alhamdulillah, all doing fine. Everybody okay? How's your end too?
Yeah, we are all fine here. Yeah, the family is okay. Liberia is here. We are all here. Yeah, so it is good to be on this weekend. And nice. Let me see. Okay, all right. I think it is okay up this now. I think it's from your end there, it's from my end here. But everything here is set, but I don't know what
It
the
should
science.
be because I say I getting like kind of
Yeah, when I'm talking. Yeah, when I'm talking, I'm hearing. Yeah, so anyway, let's just move on. Today is Friday. There are a lot of things to talk about here on today's edition of the program. Just in recent times, something happened, right? And we talk about that in passing. I just play an audio where the former president was at one of those cemeteries, doing the decoration day. And what happened there? The number of people, you know, that went to him, the number of people that went to see him, that celebrated him on that day. And I would tie this to something that happened recently. You know, when individuals at times, when they see themselves, or probably they have an opportunity to occupy certain position in society, they don't use that particular opportunity or that office to impact the people's life for which they were appointed or elected to those offices, but rather would prefer making statement to denigrate other people. So we'll talk about that in passing, but very quickly, let us update our people with issues we'll be talking about here this morning. Let me update our people on issues we'll be talking about here this morning. Uh, you know, just a day or two, we saw the presence of some officials from Ghana. They are in Liberia here, accompanied by the Ghanaian speaker. And he visited the former president. We'll talk about that. And also, President Boakai had a retreat, and there was a statement he made. We are going to play his voice as to whether he's sincere of what he talked about during the retreat. We'll also analyze that particular statement that he made. We'll be looking at that as well. And also, one of the Fadikas, these twin brothers, right? One of them was at LDEA, who were dismissed. All right. So the other one, who was sent to France and was rejected by the French government. The reason why that happened, we'll also be looking at that as well. So these plus other issues involving the recent speech from the Chief Justice and other happenings at the House of Representatives. We'll be looking at these issues this morning. And so very quickly, let me bring back Mr. Mansale as usual so that he can be able to have a say on these trending issues. But while you are following, keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. That's *799 *25#. That's the code *799 *25#. And with just 200 Liberian dollars, you can stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. All right, so keep playing, and in a moment, we'll be doing some draw here. All right, so very quickly, Mr. Mansale, it's just back to you now. You can come in. You'll just listen to a couple of issues I just highlighted here. We should be looking at this morning, and so let me quickly bring you in. Yeah, so you are live now.
Thank you, Stevie. Once again, to our listening audience, to our followers, this is Aliyu Masale from Baltimore, Maryland, USA. And to those that are listening to the radio, please, if you listen to the radio, time to call, please make sure you lower the volume of your radio. You can even shut it off. You can be talking at the same time you want to hear yourself. Yeah, it disturbs us a lot. And to our Unity Party brothers and sisters, we also want you can call and say what you want to say. You just have to be respectful and professional, because we don't enforce feeling here. When you come here with your feeling, we are surely going to cut you off. Excuse me. Once again, Juma Mubarak, Salaam Alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters in Liberia and around the world. Today is the second Juma, the second Friday of Ramadan. We ask Allah to carry us successfully, give us good health, so as we started the month of Ramadan, so we can complete it successfully. Ameen, inshallah. Okay, to the issue, I heard you talking about Ghanaian Parliament in Liberia. And I heard you talking about the president yesterday again, had another cabinet with you or whatsoever. And what again? The Fadiga brothers?
The Fadiga brothers, yeah.
Okay, and the operation day, the President we are okay. Yes, so what I saw on decoration day, even myself, I was a little bit like confused when I saw President Weah. He went to a grave, and the amount of people I saw behind this man, and the amount of security I saw with him, policemen, they were all armed, trying to protect him. And I saw the crowd, men and women, boys and girls, everybody, our president, this and that. And I started wondering, why is it we get a sitting president in the country, and when he goes somewhere, you don't see the kind of momentum, you don't see people even said chanting like that for him. But we get a former president, whenever he step out, it's just that he stay our president. So I was just wondering, and I watched that video, and I started thinking. So when I listen to another dumb-headed vice president called Jeremiah Kuhn, he speak loosely just as his president Joseph Waka, they just get on the open their mouths wide and speak loosely, call the president. We are just a common citizen. Those people need to be checked. If you people have a psychiatry home in Liberia that have professionals, you need to carry those people there. They need to go and check them because they speak loosely. I don't really know what happened to their senses. If you Jeremiah Kuhn today, it is Josh Weah that even made you. And today you look at him, you call him a common citizen because you feel you are a vice president. Who you think you are? When George Weah started flying plane around the world, holding thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, you are not even nowhere. Today, when people travel somewhere, and they are from Liberia, people will be thinking Liberia. Sometimes they say Josh Weah. As soon as you say yeah, then they get to know. Or as soon as you call Josh Weah name, then they know what you're talking about. This man, he's a celebrity. He's new in the whole world before even becoming a president. He's a star. He's an icon. Then you look at him today, you call him a common citizen. What sense does that make? Have you ever seen a common citizen in the country having security manning him when you're going anywhere? Everywhere Josh we are going, we see security there. They are guarding, they are protecting him. Even to his house, we get people there guarding him. Can a common citizen have security? You still be control over there, you take in that studio, who to that door to check on you when you need to go. This is just a common sense, but you see, those people, they are all, I call them dumb-headed people. They just speak loosely, they don't know what they're saying. I don't know what coming to their senses or what happening to them. They need to be checked. You know, sometimes some people, when they have power, they start to think that they are all to it. I don't want to say much, but Liberian people know, even himself, he see the amount of latches he's getting, he will say to himself and know that he spoke loosely. If he's really legally guided and minded, I think he will try to reach out to the former president and give him some apologies for what he said. But one thing I know, President, we don't have time for those kind of people. When you go low, he go high. When you go high, he go low. You don't pay attention to those kind of people because they are not of his type. So we shouldn't be discussing Jeremiah Kuhn. He just another empty brain, as he said, he's an old car pipe, just as Joseph Waka was. We go to the issue of this Fadiga brother that was rejected. Why you sow is why you reap. When I listen to that audio, Fadiga is wishing President Weah a plane crash because he hit him to the extent he wished that the plane could crash with him, he died. I don't really know what George Weah did to people that they hate him to that extent. You cannot hit somebody like that. George Weah is on that plane. You think if that plane crash, that George Weah alone will die? When he travel with people. And you wishing him death because you hate him so much. The extent that you want the plane to crash for him to die. I hate this man. I don't really know why Josh we are ready did. One thing I can tell people is Stevie did 100 bad to me, but Stevie did one good. If I can remember the 100 bad that Stevie did, and I can remember that one good, I will say somewhere I've explained and mean the 100 bad that you have done to me. But I cannot talk about the one good. God is never going to bless me. And this is why Liberia will suffer today. Because everything President Weah did in that country, people criticized him, people said those things, they were nothing. They were only there to criticize, to talk about the bad. They never want to talk about his good. And today, that the suffering we are going through under the reckless, incompetent, and irresponsible government or calamity that has come over our country, because everything President Weah did, we say it was bad. The invisible pipe, that pipe we eat, and the people want job, that pipe we eat, they will be hungry, they be carrying their children on pipe. We get some dumb-headed people that sat in America and listening to them say, hey, that pipe Liberia people will eat when the people are dying, no food in the country. But when they leave from here today, they go Liberia, that the same part you will see them carrying that dumb-headed on passing around taking pictures. They still Unity Party people that criticize those that they play every Sunday, they can go with their children. Now where they can go now, yourself pack or nothing. Everything Josh we are doing, your criticize. So that's some of it there with the Fadiga brother. He hated Josh we are to the extent. And this God here, God is watching every one of us. Whatsoever we do, we be paid back. Sometimes he pay you here. There are some people, it's not that go in.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
Sorry, there are some people. There are some people, even you see when they are sick, they go through so many suffering before they can even die. Because sometimes the things that they did, God can punish them yet before he even said take away their life. That's how it happened at times. So that's when the bad you were wishing for George, we are the death you were wishing him that your own came to you. So your brother said you were making 300,000 in America here. Joseph Baka suspended him. He couldn't come back to continue making a 300,000. He sat over there for 5 to 6 months till finally Joseph Baka fired him. When we telling you people, those people, they are hustlers in America. They don't have nothing in this country. They don't have no working history. That's why when John Bolu said, if you want to work in the government, no problem, but you have to come with your term of reference. Some of them, they went against him. Because some of those people, they are here. Some of them, even for them to go Liberia to work, people had to put money together to buy their plane ticket to go. These are people. I carry Liberia. Tomorrow, when something happens, they run the car by America. If you in America, you want to go, I want to go work in Liberia. People had to put money together to buy me plane ticket. So when we tell you those people, they were hustlers in America, that's it. While the guy was making 300,000, and Joseph Baka suspended him. He sat over there up to now. He get job. He can come back to continue making your money. Me that here today I can go Liberia to where you fire me. I come America. I only get maybe 1 week to rest. The following week we still to work. And now hustle here. So Fadiga brother, that's it there. Your brother making 300,000. You go on our side. Those people, they are a bunch of liars and hustlers in this country. They only sit on social media platform to criticize our government because they feel they are not working in our government. They get the opportunity to work there. They will criticize, they will say all kinds of things. When less government come, it's hard for them to go and work. So the thing about Liberian politics I see now is when you're not working in the government, you sit to criticize the government. I think you can see I was so-called Chief Imam Ali Kraim. He was vocal on Josh Weah administration. Where is he today? He keep a measure. Because George Weah didn't give him job. Maybe that's why he was so vocal on it. Every week he will have press conferences 2-3 times in a week. But today, Joseph Baka has put on the NPA board and keep him shut. He can't say anything today. Everything that's happening in this government. Another disgrace and embarrassment to we the Muslim of the Republic of Liberia. So-called Chief Imam, I call him. And I listened to the president talking about they had to get a new job.
You want me to play the voice? Listen.
No problem.
Yeah. Let me get his voice, and I don't want people thinking that we're making a
Okay, while you looking for it, let me go to your. Okay, just get it. So I will just bring everything to.
More, a lot of young people are going to school, graduate, they want to be, they get another one, they get a job, they don't have jobs. That's the reason we focus on freezing up all of these negotiations. We don't do that, we have a lot of people who are without jobs, who are in the street, some of them have skills, and for that to use. So we need to create some jobs, we need to be employed. Then I'm told you and I are in trouble because we had our doors, our offices, for example, the youth program that the SOEs considered. We just sent out an announcement more than 15,000 people to show you the gravity of the situation. It is very, very tough on the youth.
Okay. All right. You just listen, and yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. There. All the problem here when I listen to the president, that he rhetoric, that he think that he can come away to make mockery out of we the Liberian people. And I just say we blame Joseph Boakai, we blame we the Liberian people that dedicated our country to a failure. But Joseph Boakai worked 42 years in government, he was a failure, he didn't achieve anything, he had no achievement record, nothing, all the places he worked, 12 years as vice president, he didn't learn anything, and he said he was living on loan. We look at him, that's a complete failure in life. And we took our country and dedicated it to a failure, is that we are dedicated Liberia to a failure. So that's why you see our country continue to fail. Joseph Boakai, you're talking about youth getting work. You sat in that country, the moment you took over, you see Corina Kratopane displacing people that were even making $75, $50. You all of other people who were doing that on the $5, $100 job President gave them for them to get their ends meet, taking care of their children and grandchildren. You sat there, Corina Kratopa, you fire all those people, you didn't say anything. You went to transport ministry, the other ministry, they went there and they fired people. You didn't say anything about it. Still, you took power. The judge we are in power, look at the unemployment rate and compare it to now in Liberia. You came to power with hate. You brought people. They just came, they started firing people while you were working in CDC, government, BAU, Unity Party, Partisan, UCD, every one of them were affected. It does the change, it does the rescue. What did you learn from Eddie? When George Weah took power, the first thing that came to him mind when I fired those people, how will that family survive? This is what we call rescue. And he decided to maintain those people. You say, oh yeah, George Weah call people salary to bring people on board. Okay, say now why you say when you came over, why you supposed to do the same thing? But instead you decided to fire people. You fire people, you said they were ghost me, you're trying to clear the payroll. But today you putting people down, but the wage bill, it keeps increasing. You think we stupid here? You think about giving you jobs, those motorcyclists. Not everybody can work in government. That's why they were doing. Some of them sending their children to school. Some of them taking care of their family. Some of them going to university and things, riding their motorbike. Today, you people see what you're doing to them. You're talking about you might provide job for the youth. Why the job creation you bring it into the country? That's why I can always tell people when I see why the motorcyclists are going through. Myself, a motorcyclist in Liberia for almost 4 years. I ride motorbike in that country to take care of my family and things. Some of us, we are very, very responsible among those bike riders. Even though, yes, we get some of our friends, they are reckless. We get some of them, they are criminals around among us because I rode motorbike all over Monrovia. The only time I started riding bike was when they stop off for entering. They say, oh, no motorbike can go brush me again. And that's where we used to make our money. So I look at the whole thing and I just sold my bike there and after a week I was riding bike. But I was once a bike rider. And I know some they got responsible people were among those guys. And they had some reckless people among them as well. But you putting stop to them today, and you're talking about creating job for the youth. Why is the job creation you coming to carry on when you came to power and firing people left and right? And everything that those people were doing, they said everything that they were doing, you were informed, you knew about it. You didn't say anything. Joseph Wakai, you're talking about job creation. Now the government cannot hire everybody in our country. How will the youth work? At least when we see investors coming into the country, youth will be able to work. There will be job opportunity. How can investors come to the country today when you keep the power, you decided to undermine the peace and stability of our country? The level of insecurity and instability is at the highest peak in Liberia right now. The country is not safe at all. Going to Liberia, you just take a risk for your life. If you go there peacefully, you come peacefully, say, Alhamdulillah, thanks be to God for my life. The country is not safe for one bit. I feel for those that are there. Any country that is not governed according to the rule of law, that country is not a safe place. I will say 1,000 times. Liberia is not safe. And you people there, you're seeing what happening. Police brutality has become the order of the day. Anybody can do you anything and go free because why you get backing from the executive. When you from the executive, you from the majority block this and that, you can do anything to anybody in Liberia, and it is on their case. Is that a safe country? That ambassadors are in our country, investors will be in our country, they want to come and invest in Liberia, and then they give them green light to come there. Liberia is not safe. If the country is safe, we will see investors coming in. They said George Weah was irresponsible, he was incompetent, he was reckless. That's why his government, no investor came into the country. You people have come in, we know you to be the most sophisticated and the well-experienced and educated people. Where are the investors 1 year now? Zero. You people have just destabilized the whole country. There is no peace in the country. The country is not safe. And you, Joseph Wakai, started everything because you were the first person in your own government that decided to suspend the constitution by they respecting the Supreme Court ruling, by they respecting the rule of law, that even make you to be a president. And today, you see how the country is looking, and you talking about you need to create job for the youth, whether the way they will be to your doors. The youth, they not start coming to your door. So I just hear like he making mockery out of we the Liberian people. That's a complete mockery because you have made the country insecure. How do you expect investors to come in for the youth to get job? Government cannot employ everybody. But if you get 4, 5, 6 companies coming in, going to those various areas, I can be in the market. Oh yeah, but man, Steven, I hear with something like SYZ company, you can you do what you can, you know, job, you call job, just like that. Another company go great came, another company grab bass or river says, just like that. Then you start getting job. But today, see how the country is looking. Zogo has increased to the highest more than ever before. Some of those guys, they were not Zogo. Now you're stopping motorcyclists. The Zogo were coming to increase again. Some of those guys, they decided to be doing like a little motorball hustle and forget their bad habit. But today, when there is nothing to do, they need to take care of their family, they need to do 1 or 2 things. Then they start bossing people we know again. So you just make the whole country unsafe. How will investors come in? How will the youth get jobs? What are you doing? When you take over as a president, the first thing you do is to reconcile the country, to make sure the country is peaceful. You work with Eddie 12 years, she did it. You saw George Weah, like a be your so he did the sitting. As old as you are, all the year you spent in government, you came today, you decided to do the opposite. The whole country is not safe. Everybody just doing their own thing. There is no respect for rule of law. And it was so disgraceful when I listening to the Chief Justice saying that the entire executive and the legislative branch of government, those people don't have respect for the rule of law. You know what it means to our country? So if investors just hear that the executive branch of government and the House of Representatives, the legislative branch of government, those people, they don't respect the rule of law that governs the country. When investors hear that, you know what it means? How will they come in? If the Chief Justice is saying this, and they have ambassadors in the country that can relate to what the Chief Justice is saying. How investors come to the country? How will youth get job? You only generate revenue to increase your salaries and benefit. That's all you can do. The best thing you can do is to make the country safe for investors to come in. You will sit over there saying we should come back with the diaspora Liberians to come back to invest in our country. We should suffer here our high-end money, and we should try and raise our life in an unsafe country to say we're coming to invest, where anything can happen to our investment is free. Looking at the country is not safe. Who's to pay? You know how we can suffer for money around the world, not America alone. Some of our brothers and sisters, they are in other countries doing housekeeping, housemaid job and things. They are doing security work and things. They should take money and can't invest in Liberia. Looking at the country is not safe. Any country where there is no rule of law, that country is not a safe place. And you see today, I see Ghanaian Parliament, House of Representatives, people coming to Liberia, they say reconciliatory meeting, this and that, all kind of thing. That's just another mere bluff. That's just another complete nonsense charade they came to do over there. And Junior Baka, you think you're smarter than anybody. Anything you're doing, we know what you intend to do. First of all, there should be a disgrace and shame to we as Liberians. We are the oldest country in Africa. Okay? We're supposed to be going to Ghana, Sierra Leone, Niger, Guinea, and other places to see how we can bring peace in that country where there are disputes, like what is happening in the House of Representatives. We should be able to go there to educate those people. But we are the oldest, and today it is quite unfortunate we get someone who served in government for the 2 years. Is the lowest IQ president ever in the history of our country that is now draining our country in the garbage. Today you see people coming from Ghana. If you, the president, can be calling Speaker Kofa to see how you can resolve the issue in the House before March 15, you calling him. And then at the same time, you get your reckless and irresponsible gangsters and hooligans called majority blood lawmakers. They are there suspending people. Why are you people bringing people from Ghana to see you're coming to have reconciliatory meeting if you people are still there carry on the act of gangsterism and hooliganism by suspending lawmakers? And you people know the Rachel, he was not even elected constitutionally and legally. And Joseph Baka, you call Mr. Kofa for you to reconcile to resolve the issue. And you see that Rachel and his children, his followers, they are there suspending people. And you see that you're bringing people from Ghana to you're coming to have reconciliatory meeting. Who does that? What does that you see in that? What logic is in it? Yes. You see, so you brought people from Ghana, so the minority blood, the rule of law couple will come and join you, and at the end of the day, for them to endorse Rachel Kun as speaker. All your trick, we know it. Joseph Baka, you served as vice president to Malasedi for 12 years. 2 speakers were removed under your administration. What did you learn from there? 2 speakers were removed. Within that time, they will see the capital building being burned down. They will see the rule of law being abused and disgraced and putting into the toilet as you have done today in the country just to remove a speaker. What did you learn? All this time you said with Manasedi, when Ellie Stalo and every Snow were removed. What procedure she passed through? How did she do it? What you learn from there? You are only sitting there keeping grudges and marking it down. Nothing you learn. This is a disgrace for our country. You say you're bringing people to come and reconcile, and they see that you're there suspending people. What sense does that make? Even the speaker for Ghana that went there, when he hear that, what comes to his mind? The people come here to come and for us to have reconciliatory meeting in the house while it's going on, but at the same time, they are still there suspending people. And what sense does that make? When I listen to that, all irresponsible worker of what the guy fully family or talking, they are going to read the ECOWAS president or for them to still record those people. And if the right way is not done, the next thing they will do is to suspend the people and go on to their salaries and things. And you're calling people to come for reconciliatory meeting. If the president is calling Speaker Kofa to reconcile at the same time. So what is happening? The president is saying this, and his hooligans, they are doing something on the opposite side. So is there everybody doing their own thing? And somebody will tell me, oh, my father, when you say you have to respect, I should say somebody who's telling me I should respect the presidency. You want me to respect the presidency? You who see you in Liberia, there are certain things you know when you do, they will arrest you and carry you to police station. If possible, you will be in jail. There are certain things when you do, you know they will take you to court. If possible, you will go to prison. So how are you living? You are living in line with the constitution, the rule of law of the country. That's why you live in that. You don't want to be arrested by police. You don't want to be jailed. You don't want to be taken to court. You don't want to be taken to prison. Why? Because while you are living, you govern yourself according to the rule of law of the country. So if you get people that you elected to be your lawmaker, to be your president, and today you live, you govern according to the rule of law of the country, and those people have come and abused the constitution and the rule of law that you live in, don't you know yourself you are being insulted? Who they think they are that they are above the law? So anybody who they respect the constitution and the rule of law, that's an act of gangsterism and hooliganism. I will call them gangsters. Anytime I say there and I will call them hooligans. If you don't want to call it, don't call it. I don't care.
Okay.
These are gangsters and hooligans. Anybody that doesn't respect the constitution and the rule of law of the country, you are considered as a gangsters and hooligans. That's why we always call them like that. Because if we, the Liberian people, we can respect the rule of law of the country and we are abiding by it, who are those people to be above the law? Who are they, those people? Why they take themselves to be, we elected them to be lawmakers. And you coming to tell me you have to respect the presidency. We make the presidency. If the presidency cannot respect us, we will not respect the presidency. The sea energy they gave us, we give them the sea energy in return. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so that's good. Thank you so much, Mr. Masale. I appreciate. And yes, that's good. But very quickly, before I come in, let me recognize our followers here this morning. So James Ped, the capital is following us. Asata and Mela is also following us, and Cecilia Logan also following us. Samson Kari is also following us as well. So thank you so much. Just share the live video and invite other people as well to watch along with you. So thank you ever so much, Mr. Masale, for your own analysis on this particular issue. But very firstly, let me deal with the issue that has to do with the president's rhetoric that he put out yesterday, which I believe is a total, disrespect to the young people of Liberia, a mockery, and or probably he feel that he can buy sympathy from those young people, but it is late now. The president at times, what I think I said it the other time, that there is something the president at times miss out, right? How to speak, when to speak, all these kind of things. At times, the president, most of the times, he really doesn't observe this kind of thing whenever he's speaking. He speaks loosely at times, right? And that's the reason why you have his subordinates, people who work along with him, reaching from the vice president to other ministers. That's the reason why they speak loosely at times, because the president himself does that. Now, how will you, have a retreat and you come up to talk about youth empowerment? It is a very good thing. But that particular statement coming from the president it does not mean well for the youthful population of our country. That's a particular statement that have been furnished to make mockery out of the young people. As you said, Mr. Masale, how on earth will you be calling for youth empowerment and thousands of young people who only source of income is by just coming to town and riding their motorbikes? You instructed your police RG to get those young people off the street. And those young people who were, riding around the Morovia corridor here, they have other family members, other young people that are attached to them, that they were looking up to. I know a lot of those guys who sometimes when we meet, they can tell, my man, some of us, we are no longer, responding to our responsibility responsibly since the government took the decision. And Mr. President, you sat there, you say you want to empower young people. Are you kidding me? The last time I checked, you have this, or I don't know, RT or whatsoever thing you say you are doing for young people and other things. You have that particular initiative. You have our brothers and sisters who went there thinking that you have empowered them. Up to now, there is nothing to prove. And again, you are talking about empowering young people. So that's a rhetoric. I don't want to dwell on that particular issue. But now, the issue that has to do with one of those Fadigas or brothers, the man whom you want to curse, he's somebody that is already blessed by God. And I'm coming to this issue. I listened to that audio where the young man was wishing the former president death. He wants for the former president to die. He just want to wake up. The man be in plane, the man die, and all these kind of things. How will you do such a thing? How will you have you have hatred in your heart and go to the extent of wishing somebody dead? You want for the person to die. So this is just the beginning. Nobody fights such a person like that. There have been history of people who have gone against we are in this country, and at the end of the day, they have their own story to tell. So that's just the beginning for you. The Fadiga, one of the Fadiga brothers. I don't really know his first name, that they Fadiga stuff and other things. But I don't want to dignify the whole issue on this show here. This gone Wednesday, I felt bad because we were not on the show here. I have to go to my late mother's grave, to show that respect. So while I was at the cemetery, I was somehow feeling bad. Because before then, this particular audio from somebody who's supposed to be a vice president. Listen to what I'm saying. Somebody who's supposed to be a vice president, somebody who was elected by the Liberian people, who's supposed to be a vice president for this country. This person has denigrated his own office. Somebody. When I listened to that audio, I said, this particular issue will not pass me by. Look, I'm a crewman. And for us from the Southeast, you know how we behave on a very serious. A lot of people have talked about this. But I want to make mention of this particular thing. We want to be sensitive in the head of Jeremiah Kun so that he can know that you don't just wake up at any time and just talk any kind of way you want to talk. Jeremiah Kun should know that he's a vice president, right? That's a fact. He's supposed to know that he's a vice president. You don't just talk anyhow you want to talk. So when I listen to his audio, let me see what I want to have this Kun audio here. I think I should have it. Well, a lot of people have listened to that, right? A lot of people have listened to that. A Jeremiah Cohn who should consider himself as a vice president will just go on, public platforms and try to make reckless statements. Try to, belittle the office that he serves. A Jeremiah Cohn. A Jeremiah Cohn who cannot even express himself well. A Jeremiah Cohn who doesn't even speak well. There's a Jeremiah Cohn who wants to overlook another person, who wants to denigrate somebody powerful in the nation. Like one of my media colleagues said, they're gone time. And that's a fact. Among the Liberians that are on earth now, the most popular person you can find in Liberia here is former President Weah. If you don't like it, you go to your great-grandfather or your ancestor cemetery, you'll go and discuss it there. The most popular person you can find on earth now, since Liberia became a nation. The most popular person, the most talked about person you can ever mention is former President Weah. There's a man that Jeremiah Cohn, a Jeremiah Cohn, will come and he wants to denigrate. Can you imagine? A Jeremiah Cohn. Somebody who former President Weah helped. To where he is today. Who knew Jeremiah Cohn? How many? Let me open the line. Let people tell me. Let people call and tell me, with the exception of Jeremiah Cohn, evil deeds, those atrocities and other funny things he have been doing in our country. Who can tell me about the positive impact that Jeremiah Cohn have made in the country? Like, you will go out of Liberia here, you may mention a Jeremiah Cohn, and people will say, yeah, I know that man. Anybody that will tell you that they know Jeremiah Cohn, they will tell you that I know Jeremiah Cohn, and that statement will be associated with the atrocity that this young man have carried on in this country. I want to talk about you want to denigrate somebody? Cohn. A Cohn. At times, as I said earlier on, there are certain people. Yeah, keep playing your King's Cash giveaway. We are giving out 10,000. Yeah, *799 *25 hash is the code with 200 or $1.50. Stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000. We'll soon be doing draw, and probably before we go to the telephone line, we'll do some draw. But all you need to do is to keep playing, right? Keep playing as we are going on, right? So you see, when there are other people who, when they just get certain power, they will not be able to use that position to impact the lives of the ordinary people or the people. But rather, they will use that position to go after certain people. Look, Cohn. And whosoever person, the Cohn, the Bwaka, and the other or Unity Party people. It is a glaring fact that the former president is loved. If you don't know this, it's a glaring fact. Even if it comes to the issue of popularity in this country, you cannot even make it with people like Jefferson Koji. Not to compare you where we are. Harvey Wilson, all these guys. These are people that are very popular in this country. We cannot compare you with those people, not to talk about the former president. And another thing that I noticed from the vice president's statement, referring to probably a public office as a property. How will such an area be a property? No, you people that are listening, just listen, right? The man said the vice presidency or the presidency, it is now Weah's property. How will you refer to an office, a public office, as a property? So you want to believe me that the vice president is kind of dumb? He doesn't know how to express himself? There's a type of man who wants to come about denigrating other people. Who is a VP Kun? So that issue, look, Kun, you have to behave yourself, Chief. You have to behave yourself. I'm seeing some media outlets, they are passing around with some publication. I followed my boss man last night, and I stand by him. I stand by every statement that he made. We have to do everything we can to make sure that the country gets on the rightful trajectory. We shouldn't have all men of Boykai who is fairly out. If Fato says yes or can't, probably he may not be around to damage that particular country. No, we're not allowed that. So I stand with my boss man, and I stand by every statement that he made yesterday. So those people, those propagandists of the United Party, that those people that are passing around making all sort of statements, look, you cannot do anything to AB. Let me be bold to you. You cannot do anything to him. The statement that he made that particular statement out of conviction, out of love for his country, and out of love for somebody who is loved by the ordinary people of Liberia, as Kun referred to him. So you people are just wasting your time. You people are just wasting your time. Where were you people when you were around here? When a Daros DeLong went on public platform, he vowed to stone the convoy of the then president. Where were you? Did he come out to make any statement? No, he didn't make any statement. But it is now time you are coming because somebody out of conviction, out of love for his country, then you want to come after him. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. So, Kun, you have to be careful. Where is now your mate? Where is now your mate? This is a person that is loved by the Liberian people. So you cannot make such a person unpopular. No. Don't think you'll go on public platform. Every 5 minutes, somebody, one journalist just bring a microphone to your mouth, then you start saying out all kinds of rubbish. Where is that your mate? There's a person that is loved by the Liberian people. So there is nothing you can do. You, Kun, there is nothing you can do to make the former president unpopular in Liberia here. There is nothing you can do. So you need to be careful and with big sense in your head. So what you try cannot be repeated anymore. Oh, yes. So that such statement that you made will not be repeated anymore. Where is not your mate? You need to be careful. So say you say you are, let me say a vice president, probably you don't respect your office. Anybody can just bring microphone to your mouth, then you just start speaking out, you just start saying all sort of things. You can go ahead and do that because you people, you are just let's say a bunch of people who are not even ready to lead this country. You are just opportunists. Opportunity just got you to where you are. You knew that you're coming to become vice president. So you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Okay, so folks, keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. Let us go to the line. Let's see whether we can hear from our people. Keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. *799 *2 hash is the code, and stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, so that would be good for you. Tomorrow is another holiday. *799 *25 hash is the code to play, and stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 with just 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. You can stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000. So keep playing. In a moment from now, we'll be doing another draw. So we'll be calling out winners here this morning. All right. So I'm about to activate the telephone line so that we can be able to hear from you people. I know there are a lot of people who send me texts. They are telling me that they have not heard. I mean, sounding the way I'm sounding this morning. I'm actually doing that because, for those who are from the southeast, there is something they call disrespect. We don't take it. In Crew, they call it fiti jai. You get what I'm saying? It's a complete fiti jai. The statement from Kun that complete fiti jai to former president we are complete fiti jai, and other people will call it tabata. Complete fiti jai mixed with tabata. It was what the vice president did. Passing around, you say vice president, just going talking loosely. So 0772239933 0886304497 are the numbers to call. Be a part of the program this morning. Yes, so call us and have your say on the show this morning. So keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. Let's take calls from our people this morning. Let's hear from them. Why you make of issue we are talking about here this morning. 0772239933 0886304497 0877980375 are the numbers to call. But very quickly, let me get on this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where are you calling from? Yeah, go ahead.
My brother, don't waste your time on Jeremiah for him that man who like honestly, that man doesn't have any good record. So if you want to discuss it, I think we should be discussing the West and his brother that is thirsty, the way he makes it. Those are things to be saying for God to forgive you. But not the common person we are. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's get this other person from this end. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where you joining us from.
Yeah, this is Honest Montgomery following from Duazon Magibikante.
Go ahead, Honest.
Yesterday when I listened to that tape, and there's a brother from near my community that I called. So when I started to ask him, he started to say, Joria, politically. So I asked him, I say, since when Joria appeared into Liberian politics? He said, since 2005. I say, which are the year? He said 2025. I said, do your math. How many years now? He said 20 years. I said, Jeremiah Kun, can you compare a man that has spent 20 years into politics and he still remains the face of Liberian politics to a man that just came into politics? And he was like, I just looked at him, I said, brother, listen. I said, the man is immature. Number one, he lack of maturity. How will you go stand up? This is that said, Joria is a private citizen. It's okay. But you go say the man is a common citizen. Even up to now, man, say I continue to think on that word common. The word common, you know what I mean? I wonder these educated people, sometimes I sit and ask myself, these people that call themselves educated people, I wonder they are educated. Because they just make us to understand that.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. This is Abi Fofana.
Go ahead, Abi.
Calling from Banasiri. That vice president, I mean, you confused. You don't know what to tell to the Liberian people. What they saying to do, now after we are. You now say that we are, even the boss is not equal. Nobody equal to that man.
Mm-hmm.
That man is a godsend. So what are you talking so that, the better we in the radio system, but we're waiting for him.
Thank you.
We're waiting for the time.
Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Quantum.
I'm fine. Tell us the name of where you calling from.
Mr. Quantum.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do this. Madam calling for the to be precise.
Go ahead, Matali.
I don't want for you to get a student to Jeremiah Kun. Because Jeremiah Kun and Joria, you can't compare them. And Jeremiah should know today he began 5%. That job we are beginning to pick up 5%. Because all the things what they did, we are going to say, okay, I will challenge the election result. Some of them, you don't 5%. And you know, Jeremiah, you confused. Jeremiah confused, Mr. Koto, because Jeremiah took his daughter today that his daughter for him. He was stealing goats from Guinea, bringing it to sell it. But if you check, we have record another that. So yes, we are not so. They are near one another. We have started having money before Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a typical role. So the other day, George, you said you might forget to come for them to steal that bread. People saying Jeremiah, and we have not get up to that. Don't say what he said. What I say, even know how to speak good English. So I'm not even know because when you get when they show Marco put in your face, you know, he had no hey, how can be confused because they get started state chasing and so that he killed state chasing. You saw what happened to Prince Johnson? Prince Johnson closer to himself. So then yes, I'm not going to go with just like my father, they kept Prince Johnson. You saw that Jeremiah put 4 plays to 10.
Thank you.
You will not gain that you will not be ready.
Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead, email.
Yeah, but what in this country without that rubbish or who is saying the first thing we want to check.
Listen, we are not dignified Kun's statement, but what we are doing here, we are erecting checkpoints, you know, so that such cannot happen again. That's what we are doing. Latina free time and nobody can do anything to ABL. Let's go. Let's take the other person. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Okay, let's get this person on. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. I call from under the street light in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning. You know, the decimal performance of this particular government we consistently give and President we are to rise as a Mount Everest. That's why everywhere he went and that people follow behind him because he's a leader. He has exemplified that particular leadership in government, out of government. Even let me tell you, when the guys were posturing arms to kill us, or we are the identify with us within a very refugee camp. So that love, you know, that blessing I follow behind him, you can't take it from him. So Jeremiah, I think that guy, he really need to elevate his method and the thinking and focus on the arrest agenda rather than focusing on we are. We are is 10 times bigger than him. Even under young popular more than Jeremiah. How you can tell all that we are just a common man? Who are you? Who are you, Jeremiah? You think if our president, you are just a common man. You can compare yourself with we are. We are is an outstanding and war icon, an international celebrity, and a war leader, a leader that brings transformation to our society. So you cannot bring down your fiskiness and your wounded to him. And furthermore, you are very much bitter because the man did not shake that your wicked hand, and nobody will shake your hand because your wife and all they are afraid of you. Don't you know that Jeremiah, everybody afraid of you? Mm-hmm. You are a human parceller. Every community that may go, the people can be escaping. Then you expect that we have to shake your hand. That's total method depletion. So these guys need to work on the arrest agenda. The two other, when we are in power, back or red was 3,000. They were bringing it to 1,005 today. They are escalated to 4. The two other, they are going to connect all our various counties today. Nothing sent the two power. We cannot even see shovel in our various community and in our various county. The two other they are going to increase civil servant salary today. They are carrying on to doors on our brothers are working in the government. They are crying. They are cutting off their salary.
Thank you. Get this person. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah. Go ahead. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Arvin Dana, and I call from the UN Drive.
Yeah, go ahead, Avi.
Yeah, let me appreciate this morning for the talking point. Also, let me appreciate the Almighty God for pumping breath into us, our voice here.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother, for me, I don't want to dignify the vice president of our republic. He's trying to use President Weah's popularity to be well known around the 15 political subdivisions of our country. Because President Weah is a popular man. So when you put more on President Weah, you will get to know that people will follow his topic and they'll get to know who is being called Coon. So for me, I don't want to dignify him. I just want to go strictly to the point when the president said that he was trying to create more job opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I think the president has been misled by the guys that are around him continually, because the first one, they said they were bringing 300 buses. The president can't steal even on the property and the war allowed, because the owner said that they were bringing 300 buses. Today, there's no buses. The second one, the president can't steal even the country and the war allowed, because the owner said they were bringing 285 machines, which each country is going to get 19. Today, there's no machine. The third one, the president can't steal even La Brempo, like he's trying to bring scholarships from the United States of America. When they go check it out, that was absolutely false. So if the president continues to come and say you want to give jobs to the youth, because the president noticed that most people go to your hand and wait for to go to President Weah will share with them. The president don't want to share with people. So for everything he trying to create space, but space that it can't be created because you're already black the own way by the common people. So for me, I don't want to dignify people already killed the Liberian people, and the war already know that they are paid. That's why you see the EU ambassador, the American ambassador, whoever ambassador, they are trooping to President Weah's house because they get to know that President Weah is the face of their particular country. When it comes to peace and stability or development of our country, it's President Weah. Because President Weah made any the power right now. They will be yearning for development. Well, President Weah told us he was fighting hard to make sure our division get electricity and road connectivity. So any president that will come, they will follow that full step because they will know that Liberian people need development. I mean, I don't want to dignify people. I'm looking for attention.
Thank you. Yes, so let's get this other person. Good morning.
Hold on, this is the female general.
Masisi, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Masisi.
Let me say hi to my son, Masani.
Mm-hmm.
It's your old member in that meant. People are all said that today. You don't want to get full job in Nebraska when you won the election. When you the capital will get your job out of your back. So there is in the street begging for the motor back. You can't talk for them anymore. So second what we do is roll it, get it for that back, get what for it. But you 30% we are is a common citizen and this I won't agree. But I will tell you you are a bad person, but you're not getting when you marry yet. When you're not married yet, and when you got to it, you damage your whole future. Sitting down in the property of your womb, collecting money there, your drug also damage. You got a bad character. Oh, they will put you on the market and people say we are there who will go for you. So you are a bad person. You're not correct in the society. You are a wicked man. You spoil your wife today, you spoil your husband, collecting money in the room, and you're proud of it. They say that when we are coming and when you're coming, you will park a car. We're talking about over here with them food. Don't come in now. All people for us. Everything stop. When you go outside and nothing get to say, they say they put nothing, they put all steady for you. This is what we are with party. Can we agree? But they didn't have a capital here, don't go for that problem for us. We are suffering the spirit for that money. So, yes, but if we take it next job, how about we going to the other place, to the other place? Nothing have been done in this country. Everything stop. You're not talking about that one thing, but we are party.
Thank you.
If you work for and not working for you, then you know what? No, you're better we are. Where's the power apple? It means what for like people. Not you.
Thank you.
People are wicked and dirty.
Okay.
Nothing behind you.
All right, let's hold you there, Masisi. Let's hold you there. And yes, so star 799 star 25 hash is the call, and play to win yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So star 799 star 25 hash with just 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 USD, you can stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, so the more you play, the better chances are to win. So Ortiga Sinan Roberts is also following us from Stephen Turber Estate. Thanks so much, my dear brother, for always following the program. We really appreciate your time. So let's get this pressing on. Good morning. Yeah, but you need to lower your monitor, please. Yeah, you have a minute. Go ahead, quick.
I don't want to be shamed to be falling on his video discussing Jeremiah Pound. Because Jeremiah Pound is a man and he don't have to no more. So we'll discussing him, we'll be making him be popular, making other people to know him. Jeremiah Pound knows that he's no man to Georgia. He's looking at Georgia for Georgia for a moment. We don't have to go to Jeremiah Pound in Georgia, but I don't want to say to the authority citizens that keep kind. And we shouldn't mind them out one thing, funny thing, they came popularity. We shouldn't give it yet. Yeah. We give it here. We keep talking about him. People this way, the president, all our political story, give popularity, put out of more. So that citizen will just play low on here, focus on here, and give me the national protection, and you will live to 2029.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, my dear brother. Thank you for making your contribution on the show this morning. We're taking more calls here. Let's see whether we can get this person from this end. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm fine. Go ahead. Mafata, go ahead.
Yeah. I tell you that my phone, they're popular for all that. And he died. And I got away saying he died. Then I want to like go forward. They want to be punishing point the country. That's some more saying I won't. Okay, and I want to see. Even the whole part of holding yes and nothing. If it's a which part there, so I nothing. Then my friend is all on who for 2 yesterday. I think I have confused all the discussion about Jeremiah and I say.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think there should be Rabos Ortiga from Stephen Tower N. Let's see what we can get this person. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Is this Stephen?
You are live. You are live on Kings FM. Go ahead, Chief.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Stephen, how are you?
I'm fine.
Anyway, I can give my one share on the program, but the topic on the discussion regarding the vice president of the Republic of Liberia, for me, I don't want to give him much credence. Yeah, so the issue of the vice president, it should not be no way compared to the ex-president. So I don't want to too much to discuss him to the extent that he will feel big over the ex-president. You understand? So thank you for the program, and I'm following.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Okay, so we're still taking more calls at this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to you guys. I want to appreciate you guys. You know, every day you take your business sketches to come from more. I want to appreciate you on that. I want to you Jeremiah. No, the man, Papi now what leading all on there. You know, I didn't show to all. So even when people say the people still happy for the priest of carrying them. So we expect anyway as a member of the family, they say $1 in $1 woman. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna we need to get ingredients.
Thank you.
I mean, I think I'll be president now.
Thank you. Yeah. So let's see. Let's take a few more calls and go back to Mr. Aliyu Mansale. So keep playing the King's Cash giveaway *799 *25# with just $200 Liberian dollars and $1.50. You stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000. Okay, so we are hoping to give that out to a lot of people here, but that depends on how well you are going to play. So keep playing, and we will give out that money. What is this? Okay, all right. I've seen that particular message. Mr. Mansale, let me see whether Mr. Mansale is actually. Mr. Mansale, are you there?
Yes, Stevie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know whether you were following. But let's take more calls, and we'll soon come back to you so that you can be able to respond to the callers issues from the callers and also other issues that you didn't talk about earlier on. But let's take this person. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Afra P. Bar. Go
ahead.
Yeah, bro. You imagine my phone, bro. The German goes on public radio and discuss it high in this before. Then Gemini, that's all I met you down there. Then I met you. Okay, yeah. Let me get there. Then I met you. So I hold your head to them, maybe so. I put it out today. The bloody evil. You gotta pay. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. This person. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You live, Chief.
Yeah, I look on my calling for Friday again.
Go ahead, Chief.
On the issue of Pradigal, I wanted to Jeremiah Kun. You know, say the follow only I wanted to the union. So, I say for the common man, so the family, you see the common man, yeah. And I want to tell you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, so 0772239933, 0886304497 or 0877 and keep playing the King's Cash giveaway and win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. Star 799 star 25 hash is the code for you Lone Star subscribers. All you need to do is to just have that money in your phone. Probably you can pull like $400 or $600 on your mobile account and just keep playing. You know, the more you play, the better your chances are to win 10,000 Liberian dollars. You know, it's not an easy amount. It's not a small amount. So if you win that money, you have something good to do with it. We have double holiday. You know, tomorrow's a holiday and we have the weekend. So you can just get that money and do something better with it for our brothers and sisters who have their kids in school and other things. Yeah, it will be a very good thing for you. So keep playing and win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars while we take more calls here this morning. 0772239933, 0886304497. 0777-980-375. Let's get this person. Good morning.
Afternoon.
Go ahead, you are live.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk with some of the Saturday. You found to talk with me, but call yourself video event. I'm getting. I'm even Dolly from West Point.
Maybe go ahead. You have a few seconds.
In fact, it's Abu Dolly. Everybody going our part. You know, if I be saying you want to talk with me, but you getting it you.
Who's the person talking about?
Mr. Masari.
Oh, okay. So he's listening. We talk about that.
I'm Ibrahim Dolly from West Point. In front of me is Abu Dolly here. Everybody going our part.
Yeah, so he's following. Just keep following the radio. He will respond to that. Yeah.
Okay,
Chief. Thank you so much. Let's get this other person. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, this is the national spokesperson for the movement of GMB against bad governance. And I join you for the most abandoned district in Moshirado County, specifically electoral district number 6, represented by Samuel Enoch. Yes. Hello.
Go ahead, you are live.
Okay, I want to quickly speak to the issue of the vice president. Let's get this clear. You know, everyone are entitled to their view, but there is a sitting vice president that we need to respect. He's representing us as a country. When he go outside there, and for the record, it is clear.
So listen. What are you trying to say? What actually are you trying to say? Are we there respecting the vice president?
Of course.
No.
Of course. No. Listen. And for me, I don't want you to suspicion giving credence to source. How will you sit and then having people insulting the vice president, not just the vice president, but the vice presidency of our country?
My man, I think that phone is in your hand. Somebody just need to take it from in your hand because I think that you're talking no sense inside. You have a vice president, right? somebody who you consider as a vice president. You know, respect is something that is earned. You don't demand it from people. So if the vice president will not respect other relevant people in society, he will not be respected. So you should get that. So if somebody gave you that phone to call, give that person phone back, or you go in the interior, you go do your farming work. Because I think you're talking, nobody understands. The other person, good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, brother, my name is Mohammed A. Fofana, and I'll call you from Kawe to be precise.
Go ahead, my dear brother, go ahead. Let's get you.
Yeah, you know, brother, the thing I couldn't say to what Abraham Gosimuyo, they may make it fun. You know, my brother, sometimes when you small, do your baby time, they joke and it's fun like you don't do. When you getting older now, you know, like things they want to do. Always a baby and could try to make like people to know him. So as for me, I don't even want you to be discussing about food.
Thank you.
Who want me to popular?
Thank you. Mama, you're disregarding. Nobody can do anything to AB. Those people just saying those things to make themselves happy. Let's take 2 more calls and go back to Mr. Massa. Look, the fellow who just called, when you call back on a radio station to make those kind of reckless statements, let me get this person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother.
Go ahead very quickly.
Yeah, this is James Daniel, and I do call from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see, these guys are a bunch of people who deal with satanic chant.
Mm.
So whenever their chant is not functioning, they will always come on air to say things that will draw the attention of other people in order to cause confusion. But what I want to allow the citizen to be aware of, just get together. This is very, very important. Just get together and go at the party headquarters, build a spiritual altar and pray against the kingdom of darkness of these unity party people and see what will happen. They have carried on even manipulation at the political party headquarters. So let godly people go there and pray to that area and consecrate that ground and use prayer against the kingdom of darkness, against the evil people that rule in this nation.
Amen.
And see what will happen.
Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning. Yeah, very quickly. We have a few seconds. We're out of time. Hello? Okay, so let's get this other person from this line. Good morning.
Yeah, Photo. Don't
call that man. That guy already put in your position. No. Okay, so let's see. Let me go right back. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any more call. We are already out of time. Yeah. So you see, this is very important. But let me bring in Mr. Masale very quickly as he wraps up so that we can bring to this edition of the show to an end. So Mr. Masale, you are back. And yeah, so you listen to the callers, and if you have other things to say very quickly, our next program is coming up.
Stevie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting you loud and clear.
Thank you, and thanks to all the callers. The issue, just as you were telling that caller, the thing about respect, respect is something that is earned. Yes, if you give somebody respect, they're going to respect you back. And I will always say, those people, the same energy they give to us, when we come here, we have to give it back to them in return. That's just it right there. You see, because if you can be a sitting vice president and you look at your former president, you call him a common citizen. How will a common citizen get security with him? This man, even before he could become president, this is someone that he's known in the world. He's so icon globally. Everybody know him and they pay respect to him. You today, you go to some places and what respect you think you can really get as compared to George, we are former president. So as people continue to say we shouldn't get relevant to him, let's just let it go. those people, they are power greed because they think we have rescued them today. So they are losing their senses. The power is just too much for them. And yesterday on the Freedom Radio, somebody said, oh yes, your father wants to talk to you from West Point. And I get so many people in West Point. Yes. But now, yes, our pa, Mr. Dolly, you say you tried to reach out to me, but unfortunately, I don't have your number. So I don't know how I can reach out to you. That's the problem right there now.
Yeah,
you
so
see,
so
I
so
don't
very
have your
quickly,
number. Okay,
Mr.
so how
Masale,
can
the fellow,
I
yeah,
what
you
say?
get it? Yeah, the fellow who
Come.
called, I'm going to call a number. Probably he can call that number, then I can establish contact with you and the papi. Yes, so I think he's still following. I will call a number.
Yeah,
You can
because
call that.
I have like 3 papi in West Point. So yesterday I was a little bit confused which one of them. But now I know it's that's my uncle. Yes, but I don't have
Okay.
his number, so it is quite unfortunate. I don't know how to reach out to him. So that's just it. And we'll continue to tell our Liberian people, if this government want us to respect them, they have to respect with the Liberian people. Joseph Baka had to get back on track by respecting the rule of law. All those people he took from tenure position, they respected the Supreme Court ruling 18, even the central bank governor, everything that they do in that country, they had to go back on track to respect the rule of law, where investor will come to the country so the youth will get job. Failure on their part to respect the rule of law that even make them to be president and representative. As for me, I'm not going to respect no presidency that don't respect we the Liberian people. Till we can see tomorrow. Salam alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Juma Mubarak. God bless America. God bless Liberia. See you all tomorrow evening. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Masale. I want to say thanks to all of our callers, people who follow us via our various social media platforms. We say thanks to every one of you. And tomorrow, by the special grace of God, we will be here with another edition of the program Issues in the Society. Coming up next is the program, The King's Day with St. Andrews. Oh, yeah. So we say thanks to every one of you. Until tomorrow, have a blessed day.
Ayo, 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 ayo.